Does your cat understand these 5 words? Cats are fascinating, mysterious, and often misunderstood animals. Unlike dogs, who openly show excitement when they hear words like walk or treat, cats are subtler in how they respond to human speech. But make no mistake, your cat does understand certain words, especially those connected to their daily lives. In fact, recent studies and expert observations suggest that cats can learn and recognize a handful of words that matter most to them. These are not just random sounds. Cats connect these words with experiences, routines, and rewards. So, does your cat understand the words you're saying? Let us explore the 5 most common words that cats are likely to recognize and how you can use them to strengthen your bond. 1. Their name. The very first word your cat learns to recognize is their name. Research published in scientific reports shows that cats can distinguish their names from other words, even when spoken by strangers. This isn't just coincidence. Cats associate their name with attention, food, or interactions from their owner. How to test this? Call your cat's name from across the room. Watch for ear twitches, head turns, or a flick of the tail. Even if they don't come running like a dog, these subtle signs show they know you're calling them. Training tip: pair your cat's name with something positive, like giving a treat or petting them. This makes the name a rewarding word, reinforcing their recognition. 2. Food/treat. If there's one thing cats never forget, it's the sound of food being served. Words like food, treat, or dinner quickly become part of their vocabulary. Cats are creatures of routine, and they can link specific sounds or words to mealtime. Why this matters? A cat's strong sense of hearing makes them highly alert to cues that signal feeding. Even the crinkle of a treat bag or the pop of a can opener can trigger excitement. Signs they understand: running into the kitchen when you say treat, meowing louder when you mention food, pacing around their bowl as soon as they hear the word. Pro tip: use feeding-related words consistently. Over time, your cat will not only recognize the word but also anticipate the action that follows. 3. No. While cats may be independent, they do pick up on correction words like no. It doesn't mean they'll always obey, but they can connect your tone and the word itself to negative feedback. How it works: cats respond more to tone than to the actual word. A firm low-pitched no can teach them to stop behaviors like scratching furniture or jumping on counters. Why it's tricky: cats aren't people pleasers in the same way dogs are. Instead, they weigh the consequences. If no means losing attention or being moved away, they'll eventually learn to link the word with stopping an action. Tip: always stay consistent. Use the same word with the same tone. Don't mix it with positive phrases, or your cat may get confused. 4. Come here. Cats may not always respond instantly, but many owners report that their cats recognize words like come or here. Evidence: in some cases, cats respond better to these words when food is involved. Say come while shaking a treat bag, and most cats will walk or sprint toward you. Over time, they may respond even without the sound of treats. Why it matters: teaching a recall word like come is not only convenient, but also important for safety. For example, if your cat sneaks outdoors, calling them with a familiar word can bring them back. Training tip: reward your cat with treats or affection each time they respond. Cats are more likely to remember words that result in positive outcomes. 5. Play toy. Cats are natural hunters, and words linked to play can grab their attention instantly. Words like play, toy, or even ball become signals for fun. How to test this? Say toy, and pull out their favorite feather wand or laser pointer. Most cats will perk up, flick their tails, and prepare to pounce. Why it's powerful: playtime mimics hunting, which satisfies your cat's instincts. Associating a word with this activity builds anticipation and strengthens your bond. Bonus tip: rotate toys and use the same word each time. This keeps the word exciting and prevents boredom. Do cats really understand human words? Cats don't process human speech the same way we do. Instead of understanding the exact meaning of words, they recognize patterns, tones, and associations. For example, treat doesn't mean food in a dictionary. Since it means something tasty usually follows the sound of that word. Experts compare it to classical conditioning, where a cat connects a specific sound word to an event: reward, food, or play. Over time, these associations build a mini vocabulary that's unique to your pet. How to teach your cat more words. While cats may not become fluent in English, you can help them understand more words by being consistent. Repetition is key. Use the same words daily. Tone matters. Cats respond better to high-pitched, friendly tones for positive words, and firm tones for correction. Pair with actions. Always follow a word with an action. Say food when you actually feed them. Reward responses. Give treats or affection when they respond correctly. Some cats have been reported to understand dozens of words when trained with consistency. Beyond words. Other cues. Cats notice. Cats don't just rely on words, they're masters at picking up other cues. They notice body language. Standing up, moving toward the kitchen, or picking up keys can all trigger responses. Sounds. The treat bag, can opener, or fridge door may mean more to them than words. Routines. Cats are creatures of habit. They know when it's time to eat, play, or sleep based on daily schedules. So, while your cat may not be ready to hold a conversation, they're definitely paying attention more than you think. Conclusion. Yes, your cat does understand certain words. From their name to treat, no, come, and play, cats can recognize and respond to sounds that are tied to their lives. The more consistent you are, the more words your cat will learn. But here's the key. Cats don't just learn words. They learn meanings through repetition, tone, and association. By using simple, clear words and pairing them with rewards, you can actually build a small but powerful vocabulary that strengthens your bond. So the next time you say your cat's name, offer them a treat, or invite them to play, know this: your feline friend isn't ignoring you. They're listening, learning, and responding in their own unique way. Because yes, your cat understands more than you think.